All right, here we are, guys. I'm back for another tutorial. Expert rookie guide. Sorry, this is going to be hole number 1. There's a couple different things you can do here. One of the things, if you have a good enough QB, you would be able to curl it over into this part of the fairway. It does make things just a little bit easier. Alternatively, we'll need to kind of just bend it over into this left-hand side. You can see opponent here looks like to be going for that. You can even do it with, you can do it with extra mile, but you got to be a little bit careful here. So you can see opponent is actually using quite a bit of power. Well, and this may actually land long in the rough. Sure enough does. So you do got to be very careful with the way that you go about doing that. I do recommend getting over there, and something that may make your life a little bit easier is QB to get over there. So you'll see that I'll actually be able to go full power here and just try to, essentially, you'll see that I'm staying maybe about 6 rings. The extra curl that I put on this as well is going to cause the ball to land just a little bit more towards the right than you may expect it to do. So you can see, I clipped it and I tried to do kind of the same thing as my opponent and I just didn't quite pull it off. So you may, you really got to do just a little bit of an overplay there, and I just ended up just a little bit too much. So what we're going to need to do, I do recommend going for that. If you get it out into that fairway and practice it enough times, you'll be able to get that in the fairway. And as I mentioned, the curl will actually make it easier. It'll be easier to do it with the QB than it will be with the extra mile because you can stay away from the edge. So all I'll have to do is just go maybe, 2 more rings than what I just went there. But alternatively, you'll see that we're still in range. So it's not really that bad of a mistake, as we'll be able to just try to land this off this front here. I'm going to point this towards the hole like this. And what I'll typically do from this distance is maybe 2 per ring, somewhere in that vicinity. So I'm thinking just a little bit more than a ring and a half here. And it really just comes down to perfect ball timing. If anything, you want to make sure that you don't miss too far to the right. It's much better to make sure that you're up on the hill. And anything great ball to the left is definitely going to be up on the top. You'll still get birdie. So it's kind of not a large risk going for that shot, but the payoff makes it that easier. As you can see, opponent's still down here in the sand, on their shot. Should have been able to get it up onto the green, but it is possible that you're going to make a mistake. But there you can see he was able to get perfect ball and still get his birdie. So good luck with that hole, guys, and I will see you guys on the next